Okay, Steve Jankowski again, and in the last video I basically showed you how to set up a Google Places page. And the reason I did that is there are a lot of businesses out there that haven't claimed their Google Places page. If you saw the previous video, you heard that only 2% as of the fall of 2010 of the 40 million Google Places pages that Google created have been claimed. Only 2%. And so it's a pretty big deal, and if you have any type of business that serves in a local area, you need to have your Google Places page set up. And again, I'm the founder of Solidify LLC, and I've been mentoring and coaching many people over the past few years on how to market more effectively online. And the purpose of this video is to talk about how to optimize a Google Places page once you have it set up. And remember, it's very important that you set up that Google Places page completely. But basically there's two main factors that go into Google. Well, there's a lot more factors than that, and I talked about in the previous video. I mean, you still need to have a good, solid website set up because Google will look at your business website and make sure that you're for real. But when it comes to the Google Places pages specifically, it's basically citations and reviews. Okay, and when we talk about citations, we're talking about going out and making sure that the information that you put into Google Places when you set up that account, that other businesses out there, other websites out there have the same information. So whatever you put in as your business name, you want to make sure that that's the same in all these other places, and we'll talk about them in a sec. But you want to have the same business name, the same business purpose, you know, what your services are or what your products are, the same address, and it's really important that you have the same phone number. Okay, you want to keep all of that information the same. Whatever you put in Google Places, you want to make sure it's in other places. Now, not all of these are going to be relevant for every business, and this is not an exhaustive list, but it's a pretty complete list. And you know, you can make sure that your business is set up in City Search, the Yellow Pages, Info USA, Super Pages. It looks like I put City Search in twice. Yelp, Better Business Bureau, Angie's List, Judy's Book, Foursquare. There might be industry directories that are specific to your industry. You want to make sure that you're in those. Any other web directories that you know of that your customers potentially could use. And any professional associations that your business is related to. You want to make sure that you're listed in there. And again, the information needs to be the same type of information you have when you filled out the Google Places page and when you set it up. And so you want to get all that in there. Now, on most of these types of sites, your customers can give reviews. Okay? So when you make sure that your business is set up correctly on all of these sites, that's going to be confirmation to Google that your business is for real and it's important. And so you want to get as many of those as possible. But then you want to get reviews from your customers. And if you go and look at a Google Places page, oftentimes you'll see how many reviews there have been. And I would say reviews are probably the most important factor in getting a Google Places page to show up high in the search engines. And you know, not just getting reviews from one of these sources. If you can get them from multiple different sources, that will really, really help. And basically what you need to do is once you get this all set up, you need to go and analyze your competition and kind of see what they have as far as citations and reviews. And you can just click on and look at their Google Places page, and you'll see how many of these citation sites are linked to their website, and you'll see how many reviews are in there. And so you want to go and get similar reviews, and you want to get more of them. You want to get similar citations, and then you want to get more of them. And getting the citations, getting your business listed, that's your job. If they're not automatically listed, most of these sites like Yellow Pages, they'll go and grab your listing and just put them in there. But you got to make sure it's correct. But getting the reviews, that's something that's largely the function of your business. And you know, it kind of goes without saying that you want to get good reviews. All right, I have seen some discussion on the internet that a review is a review, and if you just have more reviews than anyone else, you're going to rank higher. And while that may be true in some situations, if you have a bunch of bad reviews, and I've seen some pretty bad reviews out there, customers aren't going to want to use you. So you want to try, you want to take care of your customers, and you want to get good, happy customer reviews. And unfortunately, if you screw with somebody and you provide bad service or a bad product, those type of people will often go overboard to try to mess with your business because they have that motivation of anger. And so it's really easy to get a bad review, but it's hard to get a good review. And so what you're probably going to want to do is, in some form or fashion, incentivize your customers to give you a good review. And you could do that if it's an ongoing service by telling them they'll get a discount on the next time they come in. You could give them a discount right then and there, or tell them, bring in a review next time you come in, or you can ask for reviews in emails that you send out to your customers. It just kind of depends on your business model and how you run it, but you may want to incentivize your customers to get the ball rolling and get more reviews. So I will actually be going through some demos on what the Google Places pages look like and how to set them up, and so you can watch the follow-on videos on this. If you like this video and the previous video, please feel free to share it with others, to comment on it, to like it. If you're seeing this on a web page, share it on Facebook or whatever. We need to get more businesses out there so that they can start taking advantage of the Google Places page. And if you see a little Google Plus button on the page, go ahead and click that, because that helps share this with others. And we'll see you on the next video. Take care.